In a world where truth is manipulated, trust is broken, and peace is a luxury, something unexpected is happening. While headlines scream of war, mental health crises, and AI replacing humans, an ancient name is being whispered louder than ever: Jesus. Not in churches filled with pews and stained glass, but in TikTok lives, Discord chats, underground rooms in nations hostile to the gospel. Faith in Jesus is rising in places no one saw coming. Why now? Why him? Why here? Let's find out. Reason 1. When the world gets louder, the soul gets quieter. 2025 isn't just chaotic, it's noisy. Everyone's selling certainty. Influencers tell you who to be. AI tells you what to believe. But in the silence between scrolls, something deeper is stirring. Gen Z, the so-called godless generation, is asking real questions. Not about religion, but about meaning. And they're finding something raw and real in the words of Jesus. Not a system, a person who weeps, bleeds, and forgives. One 19-year-old said in a viral video, "I didn't find Jesus in a church. I found him after my third panic attack, and he didn't leave me alone." What if the collapse of the world's noise is what's making his voice clearer? Reason 2. The gospel is going underground and viral. In nations where saying the name Jesus can cost your life, people are risking everything to follow him. In Iran, encrypted Bible apps are being downloaded in secret. In China, underground churches are growing in silence. Why? Because when governments fail, when idols fall, Jesus stands. And then there's online. Not the perfect Instagram Jesus, the gritty, wounded, relentlessly loving one. People are testifying on TikTok, debating on Reddit, praying in VR. Faith is no longer confined to Sunday, it's gone rogue. And somehow, that's where it's thriving. What if faith was never meant to be safe, but contagious? Reason 3. Jesus is meeting the wounded, not the worthy. In 2025, people are done with polished religion. They're tired of answers that don't feel lived in. But Jesus, he's showing up in addiction centers, in DM conversations, in dreams. One ex-gang member in El Salvador said, "No one believed I could change. But one night I had a dream that Jesus hugged me, and I woke up weeping." He didn't attend a crusade, he didn't quote a verse, he just encountered love, and now he leads Bible studies in the same alley he once ran drugs. What if Jesus is closer to the broken than the clean? Maybe faith in Jesus is rising, because the world's promises have collapsed, because hearts are tired of pretending, because the truth can't stay buried forever. This isn't a revival led by celebrities, it's a quiet rebellion of souls choosing faith over fear, grace over shame, Jesus over noise. So here's the challenge. Don't wait for a perfect moment to believe. What if this is your moment? To ask, to knock, to open the door. Because faith isn't trending, it's awakening. If something stirred in you today, don't ignore it. Talk to him. Right now. And if you want more content like this, stories, truth, hope, hit subscribe. This is just the beginning. Jesus is moving in 2025. The only question is, will you move with him?